I am not like Thomas, wounds I cannot see, but can plainly call thee, Lord and God as he. Lead me to a deeper faith, nearer let me move. Daily make me harder hope and harder love. Here we continue our examination of the Eucharistic hymn, Adoro Te Devote, Godhead Here in Hiding. And we recall that the entire hymn is centered around the paradox of a God in hiding. This begins in the very first verse, when Thomas Aquinas adores a God on the altar. Godhead here in hiding, whom I do adore, masked by these bare shadows, shape and nothing more. It continues in the later stanzas. We move from the altar to Calvary. On the cross thy Godhead made no sign to men. That moment on the cross when the Godhead is again in hiding. And then, in the fourth stanza, the scene changes again. We go to doubting Thomas. The scene is the rest of the apostles come to him. Thomas, Thomas, we have seen the risen Lord. And Thomas doubts. He says, unless I see the mark of the nails in his hand and put my finger into his side, I will not believe. Again, we have a moment of not seeing. Thomas does not see, and because he does not see, he doubts. And because of this, Thomas has acquired a reputation as a doubter. And yet at the same time, he also makes a great act of faith. Because Christ does appear to him and say, okay, Thomas, you wanted to see, here I am. Look at the nail marks in my hands. Put your finger into my side. See that a ghost has not flesh and blood like I. And Thomas doesn't do it. The scriptures never say that he actually touched Jesus. And then when Jesus does appear to him, he doesn't say, Teacher, I thought you died. Rabbi, it's so good to see you. He says, my Lord and my God. Now, Thomas Aquinas and we are like and unlike doubting Thomas. We are unlike him because we cannot see. We cannot put our hands into his side. We cannot see the nail marks in his hand. But we are like him in that we can make the same act of faith. We can also say, my Lord and my God.